Hello and welcome back to Triclaw Gaming with me, Fletcher, and welcome to something a little bit different. I'm not just a dinosaur park builder game person, I do have a distinct love for RTS games and other strategy titles, and I thought today I'd take a step away from dinosaurs and Jurassic World and Isla Nublar to play something a little bit more strategic, in this case Gearstactics, a turn-based RTS game of a similar style to XCOM, if anyone has played or heard of XCOM. Obviously set in the Gears of War universe, and if you haven't played Gears of War or even heard of it, it was one of those distinct franchises that the Xbox 360 helped to start many years ago when I was still a teenager. So, I've already played a bit of Gearstactics because I've never played this style of a game before. So, I played a little bit on easy in order to get used to the way that it works. So, we're going to play on a bit more of a harder difficulty, and we're going to get started. This is also a warning, by the way, this game is gory. So do pay that in mind.
After years of endless war, humanity had finally found peace. Until Emergence Day, when a monstrous new enemy, black-hearted and savage, emerged from below and laid siege to our world. Our losses have been great. Our resolve is far greater. My fellow tyrants, today, the coalition of ordered governments strikes back. These unclean beasts, these locusts, will advance no further. I, Chairman Prescott, authorized a full planetary strike from our Hammer of Dawn weapons arsenal. On my order, the COG has placed infantry detachments in key cities to mop up any surviving locust. For those citizens unable to evacuate to safety in time, the Coalition appreciates your sacrifice. Forgive us. This is the only way.
Chin up, Private. If you can survive Prescott's bullshit, you can survive anything.
He's torching the whole world to kill the GRUBS, Sarge. Am I ever gonna see him again?
I don't know. Looking for shelter? Come on, join the party.
You're gonna want to get that.
Diaz?
Special orders, Sergeant. Proceed immediately to General Beckett's office at CIC to retrieve a classified document. Acknowledge.
No, you've got the wrong gear. I just run the motor pool.
You have your orders. Control out.
And let me guess, you're coming too.
Well, if you insist.
So we get started, and I have to say one of the first things already about this game is they've got the Gears of War graphic style perfect. It looks exactly like the old games used to. So that's already a good thing. And here we have our bad guys, the locust, a type of underground life form that want us all dead.
Kid, locust troops inbound.
Drone, I see him.
So obviously we don't need the
Get into
tutorial
cover, Diaz.
tooltips.
You forget how to fight in the motor pool?
Something like that. I've got a clear line on this drone. Engaging now.
And down he goes.
Target down. Got one more in range. Damn. Grubs dug in. We need to flank him.
Roger that. Moving into position. He's easy pickings now. Should have stayed underground, Grub.
So using cover was a vital part of the original games, and it's obviously a vital part of this one to keep your troops out of harm. And you can see here, again, get rid of that tooltip. We have a maximum of 3 actions that we can take in any turn. So I'm going to put him over there. And put him down. And we'll attack him instead. Okay, that's annoying.
Getting low.
Let's go bayonet this guy. Like I said, it's bloody and gory.
Here we go.
And these assault rifles have chainsaws on, so away he goes.
All right, let's move.
One dead grub.
Soldier?
Redburn. Sid Redburn.
Tell me something, Sid Redburn. You clearly know where
The wretches. These were quite annoying in the original games.
Multiple wretches inbound. Take them out before they swarm us.
They're in my sights. I'll overwatch them on this side.
So overwatching, basically, you can set your troops up to open fire whenever something enters into the cone of
Good.
fire.
I'll cover the other side. Target acquired. I'll
It
keep watch from this
helps you
angle.
defend your situation, essentially, and prepare for any enemy attacks. As we can see here, we've been able to obliterate most of them. Enemy is overwatching us.
I can't move until you disable their overwatch.
Which is what our little pistols are for, just to interrupt their overwatch. Of course, you can also just
Still pinned here. Free me up.
I'm gonna get rid of this wretch.
down. Time to finish off that drone.
And we will now perform an execution on this downed drone to make sure he can never get back up. Squishy.
Sight like that makes the gear feel downright inspired. Got something extra for that drone.
Oh, we got more wretches coming in.
More contacts. This better be one hell of an important.
Get rid of this
document
drone.
Above our pay grade, Sergeant. Let's just get to the
In the back.
CIC before we're
Off with your
classified.
head.
Shit, my weapon's dry. Gotta reload.
Reloading takes one time. And then I'm gonna stick him on Overwatch. And do the same here.
Got locust activity. They never learn.
Damn. They used up all of their
Got claws.
ouch.
Killing time.
Target down.
This little snub pistol was one of my favourite guns in the original game. Mostly because I had a decent scope on it. You could snipe enemies with it.
Bring it, shitheads.
Oh, here come more wretches.
Time to shred some grubs.
I would use a frag grenade at this point, but annoyingly, we don't have access to them yet because this is the tutorial mission. Oh, I'm out of ammunition. Whoops.
Reloaded. Enemies inbound.
Not your lucky day. Hostile.
Oh, that worked well.
Get that last grub. They got their claws out.
Ouch, they do a lot more damage than in easy mode, that's for sure. How could you miss at point blank?
Shit, down to one shot.
We're clear. Into the CIC. Everyone, look sharp.
Killing time.
How he missed from that range, I will never know.
Got Reavers doing a flyby. Inside, go!
Now, what are we looking for?
The most classified looking file they got.
Hell.
Plenty of time to read that later. We're in for a fun ride, you and me.
No. I told Prescott. I don't do that shit anymore.
Ooh, here comes the shit.
Time to go. Couldn't hide out in the motor pool forever, Diaz. Move! The hammer's closing in fast! Get back to the APC! Shit!
Reaver dropped off reinforcements.
Here they come! Wretches!
Right, finally we
Clear 'em out with a frag
can
grenade.
get on with it.
Throw frag!
Those frag
Red
grenades.
for the price of one.
Now let's kill the rest so we can evac.
rid of this guy's... Oh, he missed. Bugger. Let's just switch to Diaz. He's in a better place to shoot.
Waiting orders.
I missed again. Ooh. Locking him down, but that's fine. I'm just gonna stab him in the back.
Support on hand. Slinging lead.
I do not mind getting shot a little bit, just to get rid of this guy.
En route.
Who is she?
Bagged and tagged.
Right. Let's
Okay.
get out of here before those Hammer of Dawn strikes. And there's one of them. The Hammer of Dawn orbital weapon systems were this franchise's last-ditch effort to stop the Locust, but yeah, it didn't work. But I shan't tell any much more than that, because it'll ruin the story of Gears of War 1, 2, and 3 if you haven't already played them.
Backfall. Now.
We're going to do a Indiana Jones and survive a weapon of mass destruction by hiding in a... well, not a fridge at least this time.
Holy shit. I'll say one thing for Prescott. The man's thorough.
Come on. Let's find a way back.
To a goddamn crisp. Better hope our APC isn't torched too, or it's gonna be a long walk to the bunker.
Right, let's get back to our APC.
Everyone, look sharp! All right, we're up. Now then. This mission will be good for you, Diaz.
Whatever you say.
Don't play coy. You were flying up the ranks, then you bust yourself down to the motor pool? For what?
To get the hell away from Prescott's missions.
An emergence hall. So basically that'll spawn new locusts.
Moving!
And these are not the sort of Jurassic World Dominion locusts. These are much more deadly. And we want to get into position to overwatch that.
Keeping watch.
So when they pop out, we can immediately open fire at them. There we go. So we need a lava grenade down in there and
Got locusts coming up from underground.
stop that from spawning enemies as much as possible.
Never learn.
Put a frag grenade in that emergency.
So let's start by getting rid of that E-hole.
You think this is the first E-hole I've seen, Sergeant?
That'll stop any more enemies spawning in, and then we can get to the business of opening fire. I will open fire again. Just him. Now, this guy doesn't have frag grenades, he has healing grenades, so we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way.
Ammo's low.
I might as well hit reload then in that case.
Heads up, grub action.
Where is he going? Oh, okay.
Let's make this count.
That was a good move by the enemy. Let's just execute this one.
Hitting the road.
It took a shot, but that's fine.
What I thought.
Off with his head.
And stay down.
And now this one we can. Okay, we can't execute him, so we're just going to have to open fire. Miss with the second shot. Annoying. Missed with the third shot. Dude, this guy is rubbish. I think our hit chances are just as screwed up as they are in XCOM 2, apparently. In the back. And off with it. I love that move.
Only one left.
This guy, I'm just gonna leave to bleed out.
Enemies inbound.
Okay. More focused.
Ready to engage. Proceeding on foot.
Right, I'm just going to reload and then we'll overwatch that.
Keeping watch.
Because we know where they're coming from.
I'm reloading.
We'll reload and then overwatch, and then hopefully that should catch any of them moving up.
Shitheads. They're in my sight.
Well, we got two of them at least.
Hostile down.
Now, I don't want to waste my Lancer ammo on these guys. So I'm just going to deal with them with the pistol. You missed. You miss.
Well played.
Looks dead to me.
Ammo's low.
Fine, these guys are off.
Tell your friends, asshole.
Okay, now they're
Make this count.
He took less damage, that's fine.
Another grub down.
He is down and we can
Okay,
execute him and get rid of him.
Let's show you out.
Chainsaw on the end of an assault rifle.
We'll go.
The best idea I've ever heard. I'd have loved to be in the pitch meeting when they came up with that.
Let's make this count.
Heck out of there, folks. tutorial done and out of the way. And we grabbed a few special awards. Look at that gun.
Look around, Diaz. War's not over. We need to talk about Prescott's mission. This grub, named Zukon.
Save it. I fix things now. And that's it. Shit. The bunker. No blast marks.
Oh dear.
This wasn't the hammer.
His team is
it
dead.
wasn't. This was Ukon. So this is the grease pit you traded your command for. Comms work in this dump at least?
Let's hope not.
Lieutenant Colonel Diaz, it's been too long.
It's Sergeant now, Chairman. Hope this was worth dodging your hammer strikes for.
Yes, well, I'm glad to see your time in the motor pool has indulged your talents. Open it. You're looking at the only known photos of a locust called Ukon, the enemy's resident geneticist. A monster who makes monsters. Corpsers, Brumox, his work. We need him eliminated.
I don't run ops anymore. Not after Gatka Ridge.
Sulking won't undo the past, Diaz. You want to save lives today? Stop squandering your tactical gifts and take Ukon down before he creates something even worse. I can't offer you much. No personnel, no resupply.
Hold up. If this grub's as dangerous as you say, I need equipment. Soldiers. An army.
Oh, you always were resourceful. Recruit whatever gears you find and figure out the rest. As for your incident in Gatka, try to do better this time.
So we're off to go hunt down the Doctor Wu of Gears of War.
A heartwarming reunion.
If we do this, you work for me, not Prescott. Got it?
You're the boss. Motor pool.
Come on. Let's find some more gears.
And I think we will leave it there. I want to kind of do sort of a couple of chapters every video. So I just wanted to get through the tutorial and give you guys a little bit of a gameplay for this game, but we'll get well and truly stuck in on the next video. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you have not already done so. Let me know if you like the look of this game. Let me know if you've played Gears of War. In actual fact, I'd like to hear what you guys thought of the franchise, and I will see you in the next video. Stay safe and goodbye everyone.